Okay. So now we have all the entities coming in to test, and since we have to figure out how many parts will be defective, we need to, um, even though the test time itself is the same, okay, but we have to figure out the number of defectives, and n is different for blue and red, so we need to handle these entities individually. So this will be, say, blue part first. Okay, test. Okay. Now, how long is it going to take? So you have wait n 5 comma 1 seconds. Okay. So now we need to figure out what will be the number of defectives. Okay. So now this number of defectives is going to be attached to the batch. So it has to be an attribute. So we need to define an attribute. Okay. So we go here and go to attributes. So we'll start with a prefix of a to indicate that it is an attribute a, and we call it defectives. Okay. And we want this to be an integer. So we define that as integer. So now we go back to processing. Now here blue part, we wait operation logic, we wait for that many seconds, and then we find a value for a defective and set that. So that is going to come from binomial distribution, right? So that would be binomial is bi. Okay. So first is batch size, which this is for blue part. So blue part, the batch size is 6. Okay. And the probability is 0.2. Okay. Now actually if we want this probability, if you want to do sensitivity analysis for this probability and sensitivity analysis for batch size, you can define them as variables and then put them in here and then use scenarios, set up scenarios, and then you can do all kinds of stuff with that. But right now let's just keep it simple. So that's that. I'm going to copy this so we can just paste it for red part. Okay. So now after this, okay, now this batch now, blue part, okay, should go to, okay, from test, it should go to buffer sort or buffer rework depending upon the value of defectives. So it is a conditional routing. So okay, say destination buffer rework. Okay, now you say user condition. Okay, what is the user condition? A defective greater than 0. If you have any defectives, then you should go to buffer rework. Okay. Otherwise, okay, so I have an error here because I used defectives. So I should change that to defectives. All right. So then the blue part should go to buffer sort, and the condition is a defectives equal to 0. Okay. Now the same thing is going to happen here for red part. Okay, so we have red part test. Okay, so now I'm going to paste what I copied before. Wait time is the same. Defectives here is going to be 4. Batch size is 4. And then the red part should be routed to buffer rework if the user condition is a defectives greater than 0. Okay. I have a typo there. Okay. And on the red part should go to buffer sort. The if condition is a defectives if is equal to 0. Okay. So that's going to take us here on the rework. So now the rework is all entities at the same rework time. So from buffer rework, okay, we have to move all parts to rework. Okay, and the move logic is here we need handler 8, 2. So move logic is move with handler for n 8, 2 seconds, then 3. Okay. And then we have all at rework, and the wait time here is we have 15 seconds of wait time for each defective. So wait 15 times a defectives second, and then they all go to buffer sort. Okay, so next is from buffer sort, we're going to move to sort, and we need a handler and n82. So the move logic is going to be same as this one. So I'm going to copy that, and here we have all. Okay, so we have to route the blue parts to blue finished goods and red parts to red finished goods from sort. So we need to route them individually. So red part from sort buffer sort, okay, and so that would be red part to sort, okay, and the move logic is going to be that, okay, and then we have blue part from buffer sort to blue part to destination sort, okay, and the move logic is going to be the same. I've just copied it and so paste it there. Alright, so now sort doesn't have any processing time, so here take red part from sort and go to red part buffer finished goods red. Okay, let's see whether there is any move there. Buffer sort to sort, so there is no move logic there. And then we have blue part from sort, okay, to blue part goes to buffer finished goods blue. Okay, so that finishes the production side of the process. Now we have to look at the order side, and then at pickup and ship we have to join the two orders and the parts and then ship them out.